Intimidation on the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua. 2. Tame his effort to discredit the government and also to paint President William Ruto as the bad and the intimidating in his whole impeachment case has turned out to be a matter that now has brought at large to get involved. The Deputy President, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, has received a summon from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation headquarters at Kiambu Road, where they have summoned Gachagua on the statement that he made yesterday after exiting Karen Hospital, where he claimed that an assassination attempt has been made on his life on 2 occasions. One in Kisumu in August and the other one on 3rd of September while he was in Nyeri. Now, getting down to this story, where does the DCI come in? Remembering that they have summoned Gachagua on 22nd of October, which is tomorrow on Tuesday. And remember, tomorrow is when the bench of 3 judges are expected to convene to discuss the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua and also to look over the petition that had been filed by Rigathi Gachagua's lawyers to try and see the validity or the claims that Gachagua brought against the Senate, the National Assembly, and the Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya. Now let's get down to this story and talk it out as it is supposed to be talked out. The DCI sends out a summon on the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya today, which is on a Tuesday, and they expect him tomorrow to appear at their headquarters, remembering that Gachagua has a case to answer tomorrow. He has a case that is being heard tomorrow. Now, right now, what are the DCI trying to pull out? Or is this a move by the DCI or it is a move by President William Ruto to try and tame Rigathi Gachagua and to try and intimidate him further? Now, that is the main question that a lot of people are asking. But let's get down to this. If Rigathi Gachagua fails to show at the DCI headquarters tomorrow, then the DCI will have no otherwise than to seek a warrant of arrest against the Deputy President, went ahead to bring on which they believe a baseless accusation against the President of the Republic of Kenya, the head of state. So, agencies like the DCI, they are meant to protect the president. They are meant to keep the president's name clean. The DCI together with the NIS, the National Intelligence Service. But now, Rigathi Gachagua has played out a card. And this card is trying to taint the name of the president, to try and label the president as a man that has disregard for human life. Because if Gachagua pointed out that the president was the one involved in his assassination attempt, that means the president also has a criminal offense and he has a case to answer. So the DCI are trying to bring the validity of the whole story and to try and taint Rigathi Gachagua's reputation and deny him any chance of even getting to retain his position as the deputy president. They bring out these charges. Now, if Gachagua fails to show, let me assure you, hii si jokes, na hii si mambo ya kuongea tu mtu anawekelewa au mtu anafanya ama inaenda ikawa sungura kameza ndovu. This is not a tale. It is the truth of the matter. If the man does not show up tomorrow at the DCI headquarters, he will be arrested. Now, will Gachagua show up at the DCI headquarters? How will he show up at the DCI headquarters? Remembering that a bench of 3 judges has been convened at the national, at the Milimani Law Court, at the High Court, by the judiciary to try and see the case of Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. Now, this tells you that this man has no fighting chances. Mtu is, I always say these are kicks of a dying horse. How can you summon a sitting deputy president? They are not summoning him as a sitting deputy president. They are summoning him as a man that they now want to intimidate fully and label him a criminal. Now, if he does not have the evidence to support his claims that he was poisoned, then he will be held accountable, where charges of defamation against the president will be brought upon him. Now, if charges of defamation are brought against him and Ruto is the claimant, then Gachagua has a case to answer. And if he is found guilty of the said offense, then a charge fee will be put against him, or either he goes to jail. He will be required to pay damages on the name of the president for the damages that he has caused the president. Now, I tell you, this is not, the system, all of it, when you look at it in this manner, the system, all of it is working against Deputy Rigathi Gachagua. Hapa Gachagua asipoenda, hii kesi ipelekwe mahakamani na aweze kukamatwa, because you know what, if he doesn't show up tomorrow, the DCI will proceed to seek an arrest warrant from the ODPP, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution. Now, after they acquire that arrest warrant, hakuna kitu mnaweza waambia. According to the constitution, they have valid reason to arrest the man, and he has committed an offense. If they arrest the man, then he will be required to appear before the court. If he appears before the court, now huyo mtu, he has a criminal offense to answer to. If he has a criminal offense to answer to, as a deputy president, he shouldn't be holding the office. So mzee ameruliwa out to design kama hiyo. Now this is where you come to realize messing up with the government. If there are people that can intimidate you and swallow you alive while you are still alive, it's the government and the presidency. In Africa, the constitution is just a book that is written by these people to be followed by just mere Kenyans. It's not supposed to be adhered to by these men, because these men believe wao wako na authority above the constitution and above the law. Ndio maana unasikia DP amerushiwa summon na DCI, tunakutaka 22nd, yet they know, si eti hawajui 22nd Gachagua akona kesi ambayo inapaswa kusikizwa pale katika mahakama, ambapo wanapaswa kuamua kana kwamba Gachagua should continue retaining his position as the deputy president ama anapaswa kwenda nyumbani. So wanajua, so wanataka kuonyesha kwamba umekataa wito wetu, sasa tunakukujia. We seek an arrest warrant, come and arrest you, take you in for questioning, then if you are found guilty, we take you to the court. Na kwambia ile sinema inaenda kuchezwa hii Kenya ni sinema ambayo hamjaiona, hata Abel Mutu hajawahi andika script kama hiyo bwana. It is going to be hectic for the deputy president. It seems the cards are playing right for President William Ruto, using state machinery to make sure that, and using the judicial system to make sure that he intimidates his junior to the fullest, until mtu ulimwona jana saying that, you know what, and you know that is a picture that he painted out, by the way. I'm a weak link. Wakati alisema peace of mind, nipe tu peace of mind, don't kill me, don't kill my children, just give me peace of mind. You know, when Ruto gave out such allegations, aliambia President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, bwana president, wewe ni mjinga sana. You remember those accusations? He even called out the director of the DCI, bwana George Kinoti, back then. Right now, the man that holds the cards of the director of the DCI is Newdin Haji. But now he listens to Ruto. He can't go against anything that Ruto says. And why shouldn't he listen to Ruto? Yet Ruto is the president of the Republic of Kenya. Ruto is his boss. Ruto ni bosi wake. Hata kama Gachagua pia ni bosi wake, but Gachagua hana mamlaka kumliko Ruto. So bwana Amin Mohamed, he is the head of the DCI. So Gachagua, either ufike ama tukukujie. Na unajua sasa Gachagua ataenda na that notion eti mimi niko na makesi kotini, I couldn't make it to the DCI kwenda pale kuweza kuojiwa. Yeah, man, you don't mess with this man. If these people wants to intimidate you, bwana watakufanya mbaya. watakufanya mbaya. And you know, such claims were made on national television. I think even that video is the #1 trending video on every media platform right now. If you look it up on YouTube, I think that video currently is about it's heading to 1 million views plus because the accusations hazikuwa accusations mchezo hazikuwa accusations mchezo ambazo Gachagua brought up against the president. Ukitazama kwa mitandao ya kijamii, it's the only conversation that is currently going on now. Summoning him makes him immobile, makes him uko na criminal offense za kwanza, tuambie, toa evidence, ama uko na ni baseless accusation una make. Wadau, that's what's up. Niambieni mnafikiriaje kuhusu hii story. Leave your comment on the comment section. Na nikiendelea kutazama pale, I want to read a few comment and a few reactions in regards to this summon by the DCI to the deputy president. I want to read something that has currently been posted by Aoko. Maverick Aoko being one of the greatest bloggers that we have in the country. And she says this. And I was also to read a few comments in regards to the said story. Anasema DCI wamesummon Gachagua on my days. Si mimi pia they should have summoned me instead of arresting me naked by 100 masked male officers. Anyway, back to RIGATHI. I'm telling you, it's about to get hotter. That is what I've told you. Now nikisoma a few comment, naona Nairobian Yusuf anasema summoned then accident boom. Mr. Slim anasema it's getting interesting, they might do it again. Wanaweza kamata yeye usiku na mapema kama jinsi ambavyo walifanya back during the Uhuru Kenyatta regime. Umse surviving chances zake ziko very limited by the way. Watu wa Gachagua mnasema aje wadau? Gachagua anaona dust. DCI wamemtumia summon nyingine noma sana. Acha comment kwenye comment section. See you in our next video. This is Celeb Corner KE.